This week on Canada in the Rough, we're face to face with island black bears. We're back on Vancouver Island, British Columbia. This week, Kevin Beasley will be on a spot and stalk black bear hunt with his crossbow. He'll be hunting with good BC friends Jim Ross and Bill Crawford as they travel the logging roads and search for a mature black bear in the old logging slashes high in the mountains and also in estuaries on the ocean shoreline. The scenery is beautiful, and the bears are out feeding hard. But Kevin's hunt is not going to be as easy as he had hoped for. Heavy rains and challenging stalks through thick rainforest and rising waters will test Kevin and the crew as they try to get within bow range of an island black bear. Stay tuned for an exciting spot and stalk black bear episode on Vancouver Island and see what it means to be face to face with one of Canada's top predators.
Here we are back on Vancouver Island for black bear hunting. This is my favorite place to come for black bears. There's lots of them and they're big, and this is just a beautiful island as well. We're here with Jim Ross and our good friend Bill Crawford as well. We're going to be hunting a lot of slashes, some estuaries, and hopefully it's going to be working out well. They're just setting up the tent now, so I'm going to go give them a hand. Let's stay tuned. Hopefully it'll be a great episode.
In the springtime on Vancouver Island, bears can usually be found in one of two places, on the shorelines of estuaries during low tide or in old logging slashes. This time of year, bears are eating as much fresh vegetation as possible to get all the nutrients their bodies are craving, and both estuaries and old slashes hold exactly what the bears need. Driving old logging roads and stopping to glass these areas will be the plan of action this week, but driving isn't your only option on the island. If equipped, running the inlets and shorelines with a boat is highly productive, and we've been very successful at it in past years. But no matter what option you pick, whether it be boating or driving, spotting the bear is only half the battle.
Jim, that's a beautiful bear, but I think you need to get me a little closer for the crossbow.
A little bit closer? 380 feet per second, I'm sure you can hit that thing, can't you?
Not quite. Well, we've had a great day. Then the day's nearing to an end.
Yeah, we got a couple hours left.
We've seen a few bears, and we've had a good day, seen some beautiful country, but we still got a little bit of time, so hopefully we'll be able to come across something.
We got a couple hours.
And you can get me a little bit closer.
A little bit.
All right.
All right, you bet.
Well, we've been driving logging roads all morning, haven't seen anything in the slashes yet at all. And then we got to this spot over here where we could see down into this estuary, and we seen some deer, so we got onto a different angle where we're about 600 yards away from them. And there's a bunch of blacktails out there, about 6 of them. And there was a bear right in there with a really good bear. He's just worked his way into the bush though, so we're gonna give him a little bit of time. We may sit here an hour, may sit here 2 hours, but I think he'll be coming back out.
As they say, those who have patience are rewarded. Sure enough, a few hours later, the bear came back out to the estuary. As the tide started to rise, Kevin and Jim started their stalk in hopes of reaching the bear before the rising waters pushed the bruin back into the forest.
Jim.
Oh, we're gonna get wet.
Looks like it's as shallow as right there.
No, we're just going in front of that log, cut across.
Yeah, because if we cut across right there, and then it's shallow there, and then if you look over there, it's completely shallow there too. So we just gotta get around this big pool right here. Thank you. Spotted the bear. He's just out here. We're gonna walk over to this side, hey Jim, and then there's a couple of trees out there that we use to use in front of us, and then we'll walk right out.
And kind of watch what that doe does too.
Exactly. There's a deer out there, so we're gonna work right along this edge. He's still looking away from us. I might try to get another 10 yards, okay?
I don't know. The wind's changing. I think he's winding us.
Oh, he's definitely smelling us. What's the range?
60 yards exactly.
He's coming right at us, trying to figure out what we are.
It's 48 yards.
This might be my only chance.
Yards.
Man. Here, take him.
I think you're going backward.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's wobbling. He's going down. He's going down.
Nice shot, buddy.
Good job, Jim.
Yeah,
That was
buddy.
awesome,
That
man.
was good.
We put on a mean stalk though too, eh? We seen him about 600 yards over that way, and then we drove the truck up here, came through the woods. He's still out here perfectly. Luckily we were able to walk right up. Let's go get our hands on it,
Let's go get it.
Do you know what, man? That looks pretty wet. You hold this. I'm gonna take my jacket off, and then I'm gonna go grab him.
You gonna go for it, eh?
Yeah. Look at this beautiful bear. He has got a great coat on. He's a little wet though, Jim. Seems like every time I come out here hunting with you, you have me in the water.
Yeah, well, you like the salt chuck, huh?
I
That's right,
do.
you bet.
Well, do you know what? It started a year ago, and I was able to come out here with my dad, and you got him a great bear. He has talked about that hunt for the last year and how appreciative he is for you for doing it
Well,
for
you
him.
know, he was a great guy, and it was great having him out.
Well, this was a great hunt as well. We've seen a few bears, and we made a great stalk on this guy.
We did.
It was a long one, and it was a tough one. Through waters, down hills, and
through the big timbers.
luckily he was still out here, and he smelt us, and I didn't think we were going to get a chance, but he wanted to figure out what we were, eh? So he kept walking right at us.
You betcha.
Well, these bugs are pretty bad.
They are. They're going to eat us alive.
Let's clean them up, and we'll get out of here. It's going to be a little bit of a hike though back.
It's going to be a little bit of a chore, and I think we're going to get wet
We're going to get wet again.
We'll be all right.
All right, well, let's get them.
All right, you bet.
Well, that ends another great adventure here on Vancouver Island. Being able to spot and stalk any animal is fun and exciting, but being able to spot and stalk a black bear and getting within 50 yards of them, that's a thrill. That's what makes Vancouver Island such a great destination for black bear hunters, is the opportunity for spot and stalks and the abundance of bears they have here on the island. If you're interested in hunting Vancouver Island, you gotta check out the GOABC website. I'm your host, Kevin Beasley from Canada in the Rough. Enjoy the greatness of Canada. Be proud of your hunting heritage.
If you enjoyed this video, click on the subscribe button and check out our other hunting and wildlife videos right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, enjoy the greatness of Canada and be proud of our hunting heritage.